Hello guys, this is PS4 Gaming and we're about to show you a gameplay of my career. I am not that bad, probably like 70 something overall, but I'm pretty good. I average like 20 something points per game. So I hope you enjoy this.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Yeah.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs up against the Portland Trail Blazers. For Portland, they lost Game 1 in this matchup earlier this season. They'll see them 4 times in all, looking to even the series with a win tonight. And when you talk about Tim Duncan and how he approaches the game, his demeanor, he comes across so calm in interviews, but he's as competitive as anybody in the league, Kenny.
Yeah, you don't win 5 rings and not be competitive. It's impossible. And then I'm sure if you watched him in a practice or after practice or before practice, you see the intensity, you see the film work, you see all the work ethic that you see in the great players.
So it's Portland now. They trail by 11, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
You know what? A lot of three-pointers, but for me, more so, it was the shot selection on those three-pointers. I just felt like they were just too trigger-happy from downtown.
You know, Greg, sometimes you're able to shoot your way out of a slump, but they just kept making things worse. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Crabbe is out there with John Lure. And it's Plumlee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Well, a break on the floor, so let's talk about the league's small forwards, shall we, for a second, and see which of them have led the league in free throw shooting this season. In the 3rd spot, Kawhi Leonard.
And there are some... and they are at the stripe.
And I think that allows them to be really ultra aggressive driving the lane, which is exactly what a coach wants in a small forward. I mean, get to the cup for a layup or get to the line for surefire free throws.
Now here's McCollum. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. First in scoring, first in three-point shooting, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage, really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons put on a show. He ended up with 35 points, and there weren't too many shots that didn't fall for him. Really efficient night from the field. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that...
And that concludes the first.
5 more points to get to our points per game average, and then we can even add more points. We can do better and get that points per game up. You just don't want to see this.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen.
Talk about some great numbers for Freak. 15 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
On the court for San Antonio. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Duncan is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Parker in at the point guard. And Lillard kicks to Plumlee. He used that pick to get in close. Plumlee's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by McCollum, and it's Freak missing. Plumlee sets the pick for Lillard. Inside, and Plumlee kicks to Aminu. 6 to shoot. And And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Portland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him. No good on the second free throw. Spurs leading by 13. Here's Parker moving it up. And Leonard gets it to go.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Duncan with the block, and it goes out of bounds. That went off Duncan. Alan Crabb, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum.
Alan Crabb.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Aminu dishes to Lure. Here's Crabb. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Down low. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Lillard with the ball. Out left to the wing. Portland moving the ball around. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Akeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Passes to Crabb. Here's Plumlee, and the shot no good, a bit short.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Trailblazers timeout.
Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see which teams made the most of their opportunities on the offensive glass this month. In fourth, the Trailblazers.
And they...
And Portland making a change here. Thomas is checked in. West is checked in for San Antonio. Ginobili comes in for Tony Parker. Lillard outside. Pass to Plumlee. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. San Antonio leading by 18. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Al-Farouq Aminu is out there with Crabb. And it's Lure in at the 5 roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Lillard the pass to McCollum. Aminu with the screen for McCollum. They double him with Freak. And Lure kicks to Crabb. Good on the triple.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against Detroit. No good. In and out off the rim.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
It has been a lopsided battle on the boards, no doubt.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficient. That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. And Portland again with the bucket.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Here's Freak, and the layup is good. Freak's got 12 points here in the second half.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Duncan with the block, and it goes out of bounds. That went off Duncan. Plumlee, he's checked in for Portland.
In for your Trailblazers, Mason Plumlee.
Plumlee with the screen. McCollum kicks to Lure. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Lure's got 4 this quarter.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it. Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Plumlee with a screen on Leonard. Lillard, and it's Lillard again missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
To the inside. Plumlee with the screen. Clock at 6. McCollum kicks to Lure. And the wing jumper offline.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Left side, Leonard. He feeds it to Freak. He dishes it to Duncan. Plumlee with the steal. McCollum passes to Lillard. Kicks it to McCollum. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
San Antonio timeout.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Freak. It's almost entirely new group here for Portland. Alexander's checked in for Plumlee. Lance Thomas comes in for John Lure. Alan Crabb, he's checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Donald Sloan subbed in for McCollum. Sloan, that's good.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to end on a high note. Too bad this run didn't develop sooner for them.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. For 3, and it's Spates with the rebound. Mills dishes to Freak. Shot on the wing. That's good. Freak's got 33.
And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight. I mean, especially, though, when you get it done on the road. That's a special, special feeling there.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
And see how much. Oh, we get 354. Did we get player of the game? And I think we did.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan player of the game, Freak.
And we do get it, the Jordan player
Outstanding
of the
fourth
game.
quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome. And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny